Hi, loves. Hi, loves. Hi, loves. I was just remembering a story about some students of mine who gave the example of being the example, so to say. And I wanted to get it down on video before. I forgot because, sometimes, you know, I'll get on a beat and then I'll get off in the distance and I'll forget the whole point. But to the story, I was a CCD teacher in Raton, New Mexico, at the St. Patrick, St. Joseph's Catholic Church there in Raton. And there was this, and these are high schoolers. And I taught, First Holy Communion to the first graders, second graders. And anyway, so I'm teaching confirmation class, and I had been at Kmart. I think it was Christmas time. I'll never forget. Lines were unbelievable. And they said, we saw what you did. Two of my teenagers in CCD, they raised their hand in class one Wednesday night. And they looked at me and they said, and I said, yeah. They say, hey, Miss Ledoux, we saw what you did last week. And I'm like, I say, what? Oh, gosh, what did I do? What was it I possibly did? What did I do? They say, well, we saw you return that cord to Kmart, that extension cord. And we were sitting there watching you, and, and I said, really? That's really cool. And they said, can you tell us the whole story? And I said, sure. I said, wow, that's really something. You were really watching. And I didn't even know you were there. So, I'll tell the story in a skippy if I can. I get long-winded, so please forgive me. I'm a work in progress, okay? Never going to be perfect, and please don't make me. Anyway, so it was Christmas, like I said, and the lines were nice, like I said. I had been through Kmart, and, I ran through. I needed the extension cord was the one thing I needed for the Christmas tree. One thing to finish it. And, so I go through and I get my stuff, and I somehow or another the extension cord got under my purse and I hadn't paid for it. And it was the one thing that was under my purse, and I unload in the car and I get to my purse, I put my purse, and I see this cord down there. And I'm like, oh man, you're kidding me, right? The one thing I came for and I failed to pay for. Oh, Chips, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Miss Ledoux, what are you going to do? Ooh, begs the question. Don't you think? Too? So, anyway, I said, well, what a lot of people would probably do, the dewey, ooey ones, probably just throw that extension cord in the car and just, they made their money anyway. I got away. Just an extension cord anyway. Yeah, maybe of what? $10 at best? And I remember thinking, well, what's your soul worth to you? I don't know, is that soul worth $10? Or that extension cord, let alone, a conscious decision to do so. And I had to make a conscious decision to do or not to do the do. Really? Had to cough that up, sorry. Please forgive me, parlez-vous. Merci beaucoup. Miss Spencer. Anyway, so I had to make, or I could do the right thing and do the hard thing and go back in those lines at Christmas times. Yeah, everybody's in line. And, go light up that Christmas tree righteously. Or I could throw it in, leave it in the car, and light up that Christmas tree on a lie. And a sin. Yeah, it is one of the commandments. It's only, 7? Yeah, that's when not steal. So, I had a decision. So, okay, can I do the easy thing, go light up my Christmas tree and sin, so whatever, and put that in the equation with my tree of Christ? More Christ, less mas, please. That would be so mas better. So mas buenos. See? One of these. Anyway. So. No. I just said no. I am not going to light my Christ tree up on a stolen extension cord. No, I am not. I'm not going to do the Dewey thing. I'm going to just, do it anyway. Everybody else does. No, not me. No. No, I got back in those lines. And I think it was probably at least 20 people long. At Christmas. My kids crying. Parents pulling their hair out, okay? Everybody trying to get the last minute jet. And I had to go back in it. God. When I could have just gone home and just plugged in my little Christmas tree. But not me. No. No. No, Miss Liddell, don't do it. Don't go just light up your Christmas tree, please. And they're watching me. These two girls are watching me the whole frickin' time, and I had no idea. Talk about being on live camera. What you gonna do when it comes for you? What you gonna do when temptation comes to you, dude? Oh, God. So I sit there in agony trying to get home to light my Christmas tree. Oh, the agony. It's quite funny, actually.
Yeah, it is. It's real cute, too.
Yeah. And I get through the lines, thanks be to Heavenly God and the divines to give me the patience to do so and do the right thing. Yeah, because, he definitely helped me do the right thing. And I got through and I went home and I righteously lit my Christmas tree. And I felt so good about it. Like a little girl. Kind of, sort of, maybe. Yeah. So, of course, obviously, I go to class the following Wednesday. And these two little girls, all of 16, just having their quinceañeras. So we were watching you, Ms. Ledoux. Mm-hmm. And the beginning of the story was being the walkie, talking, living example of what to do. And what not to do. Sorry, I had too much energy. Oh, God, was that too much? Sorry, did I overact a little? Too much interjection? Oh, I'm sorry. I see, I can't retake it. It's live, so. Anyway, yeah. And that's what you do. Because you never know who's watching you. You never know whose eyes are on you. And if you don't give them nothing, they got nothing to take from you. Now, how do you think those girls would have thought of me if I didn't frickin' go back in? I don't know. I think I would have been committing a sin, don't you, Joey?
Yeah, I guarantee they won't be looking up at you.
Oh, no. What would I be encouraging?
Them to do it, too.
That's right. Hey, Miss Ledoux, do it. Damn, must be good for me, too. Excuse me?
And she's a teacher?
Yeah, she's our teacher? Huh? She's our teacher? No. No. Not her. She turned around and took the agony and went right back into the battle of Christmas, man.
Mm-hmm.
Right before, right when the crowds are nasty as hell. No longer. But Christ taught us to have patience, too. And he went all the way to give us light into the world. And I didn't want to desecrate that light of a soul and Christmas extension cord. And my soul certainly was not worth the $10 I would have paid for it. Because quite frankly, that $10 might have just tipped my scales a little bit off the charts. Enough for me not to earn a new spot, so to say. And the stars. You see? There's so many stars out there. Yeah, you see? It's a great backdrop, don't you think? I know you can't see me because I really am kind of a wreck. And, I'd rather be amongst the stars. You can think of me amongst the stars. Yeah. There's a constellation in there for me somewhere. Yeah, that might be it. There's a V. There's a victory right there. A V right there at that little star. Let's see. Yeah. Zoom in on that. And yeah, it's a V right there. I see a V right there. Yeah. Yeah, a little star right at the bottom. That's magnificent. And supposedly I'm some kind of a chosen queen, kind of a whatever it mean. But anyway, that's me. I'm not perfect, but gosh darn it. clean. Persecuted mercilessly made out to be something I never was. Unfortunately for me. Well, like I talked about with my probation officer today. So, well, if I can spare somebody else the despair I felt, well, really sacrificed, so to say. It's just too bad it even had to be that way.
Well, you saying it's one. I told you what you saying. One lie, one town.
Oh yeah, other people see me, they recognize me, they know. And I'll get justice. God help me, I pray for it, and He knows it. Well, I just wanted to get this. I'm going on. But really what I'm praying for is a new song. Get out of the shadows like that. Yeah, let's pull out of the shadows and have our lights long light. Or long life. There's constellation right there. It's beautiful. Not as purple as I'd like it to be, but that's okay with me. Anywhere amongst the stars right now, and this is the awful part for me. It's what they've made me out to be. I'd rather be up there than down here with you. That's a sad state of affairs, loves. But like I told Chris, hey, if I can help, and, that's where I'm happy. I'm happy helping others not go through the same shit I've had to. C-H-I-T, I'm not cussing. Maybe spare them the agony because they're losing their liberty. In my country, it's epidemic. You don't have any liberty if the government owns you. If you're on Medicaid, welfare, food stamps, you have no rights.
Life is not really free.
You are not free. You're not getting a free ticket. No, you're not. I earned my way through my benefits that I paid for. It's different than food stamps and welfare, and that's giving away money. I earned mine. Otherwise, I wouldn't have it. It's a whole another animal. And I paid good insurance, and I had good insurance. I sold it out for that slime bag. And people who didn't appreciate me selling my annuity. Well, whatever. That's gone. Much like my whole past. Thank God. I'm time to move on. Gotten everything you're going to get from me. Darkness you be. I'd definitely be glad to leave you behind. Have fun with the grind. I'd like to rise above it and see it shine, personally. You know, grow a flower out of the turd. Flower child that I be. Just little old me. All the 5'8", 158 pounds. 58 years old. Oh, 58 is supposed to be great. We'll have to see. We're not out of 58 yet. Remember, we're only halfway through 58. So, I'm good with that. Copacetic. I'm praying it'll be great. We have potential and, move on. Live on. And on and on and on and on and on and on. So I hope you enjoyed the show. Sorry I didn't give you Mo. But stars. Just, I like that victory one right there. It's really pretty. It's really pretty right there. Magnificent constellation. Recreation station.